Hello people, welcome back to another update. This time we are looking at AMC Entertainment. So again, it's been a few days since we looked at AMC Entertainment. A lot has gone on. Obviously the bodies of the candles that we are seeing aren't too steep, but what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4 days in the red. So again, things not looking great for AMC. Does this mean it's over? Does this even matter? Well, I'm giving you all of my personal thoughts and opinions in this quick video. Again, it's only what I think, it's just my personal views. You may or may not have different views. If you do, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine. I think it's very important that you do make your own opinions up, and obviously just use mine as another opinion. So yeah, if you may enjoy it, do make sure to give it a like, smash that subscribe button as well whilst you are down there. But we are going to not waste a second more. We're going to jump into this one, looking at how AMC has been moving in the past few days. And we're going to start off by doing this on these more simple Yahoo Finance charts. So if we start off, we can see that today AMC has dropped. Basically, from how this one has been moving from 9 AM up until now, we can see obviously quite a consistent pattern of sell-off. This apparently ended around 2:05 and obviously picked itself up ever so slightly towards the end. So far we are at a price of about $9.42, which isn't the worst. So I'm happy that this one is picking itself up towards the end, but obviously it isn't enough to keep us in the green. If we can go and have a look at how this one has been moving over the past 5 days, we will notice that the trend is downwards. We can see that on Monday we saw a bit of a rally upwards, perhaps hype coming into this one from the weekend. This put the price from about $9, if we can get a number on that. So around the around the $10 mark. So again, from around the $10 mark, we picked ourselves up to these highs up here of around 11.01. But unfortunately, from that point, it did continue to drop consistently for the rest of the week. And again, we've seen it pick up a little bit so far on the end of Friday, but unfortunately it was nowhere near enough to bring us into the green. Now looking at the 1 month, we can see a big sell-off trend here. We did actually have some hype at the start of the month come into this stock. This is of course the last 30 days. So yeah, this one did pick itself up massively in the start of the 30-day period before dropping consistently, and we haven't really been up since this point here on the 19th of March. So again, consistent sell-off that we are seeing is not necessarily the best sign, but you know what? Let's have a look at what the more technical charts are saying. Well, if we can have a quick look at the more technical charts, we can have a quick look at how much volume has been in the stock and obviously look at what these candles are saying in a bit more depth. So we're going to start off by looking at volume. Well, as I have mentioned many times before, when volume on AMC does pick up, it does get quite high. We're seeing volume figures up here of about 113 million, 148 million, 256 million. And again, I'm just providing these numbers for a bit of context. Now, when volume is quite flat, we see numbers a bit more stable. Again, it's still quite high, but volume down here is 55 million, 46 million, and about 38 million down here. So that is a little bit of context of how volume does move on this stock. And on these past few days, which have been quite flat, we're seeing quite low volume as well. If we can look to the past 4 days specifically, volume on the first of the 4 days was quite low at a volume of 44.07 million before dropping even lower to 28.8 million, and then a little bit lower even to then a bit higher, to 33.2 million before finishing off the week on a volume of 26.71 million so far. So what I'm trying to say is that volume has been quite low for the last 4 days, and obviously the highest volume was on the candlestick where we saw the wick stick out the most, which was a day down here. So basically the volume is quite low, and I think this does indicate that a lot of people probably are still holding AMC stock. Now this is something that I have spoken about before. Now the potential of a short squeeze is something completely different. I'm not really going to discuss that one in this video. But I think for AMC to remain in the current price range that it is, or to even continue to rally up, we do need to see people being quite optimistic about AMC going forwards. We've spoken about the potential of this one rocketing in the past. I do still believe it does have more potential to go up. But I think right now, for sure, we are seeing a bit of difficulty getting above this range up here. So basically, if we can have a look, we are seeing a bit of trouble in the past week or so, getting past this range just above $10. So it does hit roughly $10, a little bit above. But once we get up to around the $10.50 range, we can't really bounce much higher than that. And that has been the story for about the past 5 days. Yes, we had this very long wick on this candlestick. It brought us up very high. This one in the middle, this big green candlestick. But obviously that was a day which didn't really last, and we did see another day of red after that. So basically, things not looking that great for AMC, but I think it is still too soon to say this one is over. I do see a lot of potential for AMC going forwards, but this is obviously a risky investment. So would I buy AMC? Here's the thing, guys, and I know people are going to be divided on me saying this. I think if you are looking to buy AMC, perhaps now isn't the worst time. If you're not looking to buy AMC, I personally wouldn't recommend it. It's obviously quite a risky investment as things do stand, I do believe, and that is just my personal opinion. So again, I don't think it's a worst buy point that we have been seeing. Perhaps I would wait another few days, maybe even a week, for a bit more certainty to see if this one does continue to drop, because right now we are in unsure territory. So if we can pick ourselves up on Monday, I would not buy it on Monday. I would look to buy it on Tuesday if you are waiting for that more sure time. But even so, I think now isn't the worst point either way. So again, if you're looking to buy into AMC, I definitely would consider this money lost, or at least a significant proportion of it lost, because that way, if it was to fall in price, you wouldn't be too disappointed, I do believe. That's just my personal opinion. So again, I'm not bashing AMC, I do like the stock, I think what is going on is remarkable. I think there is a lot of potential to see this one continue to rise, and I would love to see that. So hopefully we can see another positive week tomorrow. Next week. I'll be giving you another update tomorrow, looking at what we have seen this week, and a little bit more of a fundamental look on AMC. So do make sure to join us for that. I'll see you then. Goodbye.